Yeah, that's right. When you hear them dogs barking, that means a pound is in the building. I'm Bobby G along with the homie Big Mike. This is Game Time 216, a Cleveland sports show. And how are we feeling on this? Well, semi glorious Monday. The Cavs ruined that. But to all of my Andrew Barry detractors, and I know there's a lot of y'all always asking me, why would you keep Barry? He's so horrible. He's so dreadful. He can't draft. What you got to say now? That's all I got to say. What
They
you
got
got
nothing
to
to say.
say now?
I mean, listen, my cousin was the biggest one of them all. Hated all of them. Hated Barry like crazy. And then brought himself to the live event Network 216 put on that day and the next. Done made him a Barry fan.
Say, hey, Barry did his thing. I get the whole team did their thing as a whole. I know come out and say it was a collaborative effort, but hey, Barry just proving like last year may have not been a fluke. Now they still got to go play, they still got to go perform, but thus far, man, a lot of satisfied Cleveland Browns fans this weekend, and a lot of anticipation for the season. Like it needs to be August, like tomorrow, because the Cavs look like they about to flame out. That's neither here nor there. We gonna get to that. But it needs to be August, like tomorrow. The Browns killed the draft, and the Cavs is the Cavs. We're gonna talk, but we got a lot to get to, man. There it is. Yeah, Barry the Browns crushed the NFL draft. Cavs fall apart in Toronto. The Guardians lose their second straight series. I guess Toronto just kicked our asses as a whole this weekend. Blue Jays, Raptors. Hey, it is what it is. But before we talk about anything, man, please do us the biggest favor. Click, man. Hit that like, subscribe if you haven't, if you're new. And, of course, share. Let everybody know what you're looking at 216 on Mondays and Wednesdays. But, oh, wrong button. Don't waste no time, man. Let's get right to it. There it is. The future is now. All of our great draft haul. You got Spencer Fano, Casey Conception, Denzel Boston. What's up?
How did Chat GPT or Grok put John Harbaugh as our coach over there?
John Harbaugh. I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe like him. I mean, maybe they think him and Todd Monken look alike. You know?
Todd Monken is a dog. Man, I just love how he dogs the media now. It's undeniable. I want to get a shirt made with some of the shit he says to them.
But go ahead. I know there's one pick on there you're not happy about, but overall, what's your take on the draft?
Man, this is a big A. I'm not gonna give it an A plus, but this is an A draft. I mean, you literally solidified everything you needed to. First 5 picks, you got yourself 2 offensive linemen. One, they're both versatile all throughout the line. They can be all over the line. Center, guards, tackles. They can play every position. Then you say our wide receiver room needs help, and they go get 2 of them, and they both have first-round grades, and they're both completely different. Casey Concepcion, speed, route running like crazy. Denzel Boston's that big dude with amazing catch radius and hands, like he can get everything that's thrown at him, and he kills it in the red zone. I mean that's crazy. Yeah. And then you got McNeil Warren, hard hitter, someone that's gonna smack you in the mouth, a ball hawk, a dude that's gonna punch the ball out. I mean, how you got him at 58 was insane to me. That was like the craziest pick ever. And again, you go back to Brailsford, you grab another lineman. You go get your linebacker. And Alabama linebackers they're always something, right? They always can do something. His name brought a lot of craziness to people when they heard it, but I've saw some of the tape, I watched some of it, and the dude's crazy.
Yeah.
And you go up and get 2 tight ends. One that is going to be a fullback from BYU. I mean, that boy is set up to be the fullback, and you got Royer who can be that Mark Andrews for you. He can be the Mark Andrews to your Isaiah Likely, like Monken likes to set up with the 2 set. And I know everybody's on me, the quarterback. They drafted a QB. You know what that QB, you know what that says to me? Josh Cribbs. Who's athletic, big, tall. That means he could be a kick and punt returner and can be a wide receiver. Don't waste your time on trying to make him a QB because he will not be one. You go ahead and start transferring him over because that dude is not a QB. The dude is crazy, inaccurate as hell. I ain't gonna look. The fact that they did 6th round and they took a dude that they know they could change over, or that they know could be as athletic as he is, and they could make him a Josh Cribbs. Woo!
I tried to warn you. I told you they were taking at least one quarterback in this draft. So I was just trying to mentally prepare you.
I was waiting for it to be in the 6th, 7th round because I figured that Illinois' quarterback might be the guy or something. Hey, Scott, I can't please everybody. But again, I wasn't upset. If I would have saw someone in the 5th, or if we would have took Carson Beck like people were starting to claim, then I'd have been pissed. Hey, he got a strong arm, but guess where that arm goes? Incomplete, interception. I'm not a fan of his arm. I'm not a fan of what he does at a quarterback. I'm a fan of what he does on his feet as a quarterback. Dude get 800 rushing yards in a season. Guess what that means? He can catch the ball and run like crazy, whether it's a punt, kick, or a throw.
Now, I'll tell you what that strong arm means. That strong arm means, and I'm going to go ahead and get it out the way.
Go ahead.
The Browns are going to be a top 5 usage team on Madden, baby.
It's going to be like that that glitch that happened in NCAA with Quinshawn and his spin move. You're going to have Taylor Green, and that dude's just going to run.
There you go, Regis, man. How about that? Nah, but yeah, man. I was pleased, very pleased with the draft. I'm with you. I give it an A. I can't give it an A plus. I know a lot of people give it an A plus, but there's a couple things I would have did different. Everybody knows lately, after post combine and pro days, I was on the Monroe Freeland train. But people forget when the season first ended and everything came out, Spencer Fano was my guy. Fano, my bad. He was my guy, and so was KC. Like, that was my combo. It went Fano, KC, or Fano and Lomu. Because there was a point where I wanted both Utah tackles. So I was pleased with that. And then, obviously, later on, I ended up holding Makai Lemon as my number 1 receiver. Now, I wouldn't have been mad if we would have traded up from 24 to 20 to get him. I guess we couldn't, strike the right deal with the Cowboys. With those two moves, then I would have gave it A plus. But everything else I'm cool with. Denzel Boston, he was like 90% mocked in the first round. Same with Mac. He was like 90% mocked in the first round. And there's one metric out there that says the Cleveland Browns are the first team since 2018 to have drafted 4 players unanimously ranked in the top 32 in the same draft. So we're the first team since 2018 to draft 4 guys, all unanimously considered first round talents in the same draft. So, hey, shout out to AB for working the magic on the phone lines, making the moves necessary. The trade down, brilliant. You get your guy. And I know people out there will say, maybe consider. No, remember Jordan Tyson was on the board when we made that move. So that was, I'm taking it as I see it. I feel he said Fano was their guy, and I gotta believe that because every other person minus Carnell Tate you would have wanted was on the board. And I'm with him when he came out and said that basically KC, Boston, and Big Mac were all in consideration at 24. and then you happen to get all of them.
Insane.
Yeah.
Insane. You just looked at your whole draft list and checked them all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got them all.
So I'm glad he just jumped ahead and got him. I don't want him. Hey, Makai. I am too, because now I ain't got to deal with him in Pittsburgh twice a year. So I'm right with you. Makai Lemon is gonna be something. Watch.
If Andrew Barry was playing, the draft version of Pokemon Go, he just killed it.
Yeah.
He just caught them all, man. He just drafted them all. That's what he did. And and Jesus named the wide receiver group 1 through 5. I mean,
no, O-line.
Oh, I see. Oh, I saw it down there. The O-line. I mean, what is it? Fano, left tackle.
Yeah.
Pretty obvious. Zion at left guard.
Mm-hmm.
Center's Eldgerton.
Yeah.
Probably Tevin Jenkins at the right guard, and then you got Titus at right tackle.
Yeah, I'm with you. That seems to look like it. Hit $650 bet on the Celtics last night, so the Cavs will win Game 5 by 15.
I think they win the next two. I think they win the next two. So someone's got to put a fire. Yeah, there's the wide receiver group.
All right, 1 through 5.
1 through 5. See, it's hard to say if Judy's going to be the one, but you're going to put him at 1 for now.
Yeah, experience.
And then you're going to go KC, Boston, I think. Tillman and Bond. But I almost feel like Tillman gets traded or something happens there to where he's not on the team no more. So it'd probably be like Bond and I don't know.
I don't know. I think right now Bond's ahead of Tillman.
And he definitely can be. And that's why I think Tillman, Thrash, them dudes are probably out of here.
Howie Roseman screwed up Steelers draft and they never recovered.
Listen, that was the best thing I've ever seen. Where all of a sudden he's on the phone with Pittsburgh and dude's like, hey, Philly's drafting you right now. You got to go out there.
Absolutely, Jet. Hey, shout out to Jet, man. She been cranking out them Clyde. Hey, I watched a couple. They were pretty dope. So, yeah, definitely shout out to you. Good job on those.
Oh, look, I know Almighty. I know you are, boy. you done handed the Cowboys the best safety in the draft and started solidifying their damn defense. I know you pissed.
But the thing is, the Cowboys' issue is it's never been the draft. It's post-draft.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Like Jerry Jones is a genius 3 days out of the year.
Yep. And then he goes back to being senile.
Yeah. So, yeah, have they improved? I think the NFC East stays the exact same. I mean, the Eagles are still right now got them in 1. The Cowboys should finish 2nd, and then Commanders and Giants is like a pick 'em.
Listen, I don't know if Dart can stop getting concussions, and Tracy can hold down the fort until Scatterbo gets there. Their defense. Arvell Reese is going to add big time too. Malio is going to be great for him.
So what happened?
Even though it should have been a Caleb Downs pick.
You got to stay healthy. Right now, he's a rotation guy.
Yeah, unless he shows out big time, he's not. Yeah, he's not doing anything but chilling, and he'll be with the other 2 we drafted as depth, which will be amazing.
Yeah. How we passed on Caleb Downs twice.
Yeah. Hey, man, you better call somebody up because I don't know either. Like, I get Arvell Reese. Look, Arvell Reese fell to you, so you draft him.
Right.
Now, when he came to 10 and Caleb was sitting there smiling, I don't know how you don't have 2 Ohio State dogs on your team right now. But that's lightweight insane.
That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. Hold on.
What?
We're literally learning the moves to beat it. Beat the whole.
Yeah, I started to watch that. Started to watch that movie. I'm waiting though. There's a better version coming, so I'm waiting.
Uh-oh. A better version of Michael?
No, like, Fire Stick.
Oh. I got you. Oh, no, I love going to the movies. And then there are certain movies I just feel deserve my patronage. So
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna go
most
ahead
definitely.
and But I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna go see that matinee. Man, I ain't going that night paying
Hold on, skip
$15.
this last comment real quick. The one that just came up.
It's,
I'll get you
well,
today, Almighty. You want to play this today? Well, we'll do it right now.
let me say, how about them
How about the
Cavs?
Cavs? What happened? All right, first of all, the Cavs done whooped their ass 2 games in a row, and then, they fell too. How about those
Hey,
Knicks? What the hell happened to them?
yeah, what's going
You
on up
got the
there?
Hawks putting belt to ass over there too? Come on now. Come on now. The Raptors are a better team than the Hawks. And now you over here telling me some shit. Don't get it started. Hopefully the Knicks come out, and hopefully the Cavs come out in this. I want us to meet in that conference finals now. And then we can really see what happens.
Yeah. And I'm with you, Jesus. DeJuan Jones, he did okay. He played okay. Problem is, he doesn't have the number one ability, and that's availability. Dude stays hurt.
Man, you blew out last game. What about the games they beat on you? I mean, we blew out the Raptors the first 2 games.
Exactly.
we beat them by double digits the first 2 games.
Brian, what up?
What up, Brian?
It's Dean Wade, man. I know Dean Wade was he was terrified to shoot the ball in that first quarter, bro. Terrified. And then, like, I don't know, does anybody realize we literally blew the lead in the second, third, and fourth quarter of that game? That was crazy.
Yeah, that was insane.
Like, how do you have in double digits twice? It's double digit lead at the end of the second and third.
Yeah, well, couldn't hit no shots. We started hitting shots, and then we couldn't hit no damn shots. It was insane.
And then Donovan does the one thing, like Donovan, stop hunting for that foul.
Yeah.
If he just takes a regular shot at it, he probably makes it. But he was hunting for that foul. Like, you ain't James. James Harden's the only person in the NBA gets that call in SGA.
Yeah, make the shot and move on.
Yeah, and because a lot of people were calling Jared and Emerson. I can't call Emerson. That dude got 3 consecutive offensive rebounds at the end of the game to put the game away. And and really 4, because the one off of Donovan's miss doesn't technically counts because he tried to put it back. He just, couldn't quite get the grip on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't hit Evan with the soft label after that game.
Look, I was watching Ultimate Cleveland earlier, and McNugget put out a stat. Shout out to Mikey McNugs. Here's his stat, man. We did, friend of the show. 91% box out in that game, but only was able to secure 65% of the rebound. How the hell do you box out 91%? Like, you got them done. You learned your lesson. You said, I'm boxing out. But you're so focused on boxing out that you don't go for the rebound or grab the ball. Man, that's a crazy stat right there.
Is Francis Marinoa good? Having focus on? Yeah. You just go back and watch if you watch any of the college football playoff, like, he's a big, he had to block some of the best players in the country. Yeah.
Listen, I said it a long time ago that if we drafted him after I got done watching college football playoffs, I was buying his jersey. Like, he is that monster.
Yeah.
He was shutting down people. The only reason why we didn't draft him is because we weren't moving him to the left.
Yeah.
We took a guy that played both positions, and trust me, if we needed a right tackle, Francis would be a Brown right now. But you'll love him. He's gonna take care of business on that right side for you.
Bring Giannis to Cleveland and let's see how the tide changes. Browns killed it. Final conception in Boston. Yeah. I can't be upset.
Look, I'm gonna get me an Andrew Berry shirt too. We're gonna make him up. Andrew Berry shirts and Todd Monken shirts. Andrew Berry gonna have the laser eyes, and it's gonna be shooting lasers right at D. Podesta Stefanski.
And I'm gonna tell everybody, hey, don't sleep on Justin Jefferson. I know it's not the Justin Jefferson you may want.
Yeah.
However, because I saw him a lot because I watched a lot of Ty Simpson this year. No, dude is fundamentally sound. He's one of those guys. His fundamentals are top tier. He's a form tackler. He raps. He's not one of those guys that just tries to go for the hit stick every time. No, he is a form tackler, and I honestly, he's decent in coverage. He can has the ability to drop in coverage, so he should fit real nice next to Schlesinger.
Listen, I'm just happy I didn't have to do this right here and put this thing on. I forgot it though. I'll be honest, I forgot it here. But the fact that I didn't have to do that, and the fact that the 13th pick came, and I was happier than hell. Happier than shit.
Well, what did you think when you first heard we traded down from 6?
I didn't think it was for him. I figured right then and there, because right before that I was asked, what would you not want at 6? And I said, I really don't want an offensive lineman. But I even said, if we went with Spencer, I'd be okay because he's versatile. But yeah, we traded down and shit started, and I knew it was going to be offensive lineman.
Initially, did you think we got enough?
I thought we somehow could have squeezed 29 out of him.
Where I said you were mad.
But I knew it wasn't going to be for Ty. What I was, they started baiting me with it. Mike from Guards Cast was out there saying shit. It was people baiting me on it. They knew it was coming because they were saying, "Oh, here it is, Ty Simpson." Oh man, I was about to go irate. I said, "This table's flipping. We ain't having a broadcast no more after this."
Jets had a good draft, also. Yeah, Jets to me, Jets did good.
Hey, listen, the Jets
they didn't do as I did as a Jets GM, but they did good.
Oh yeah, you was that's the fantasy of what the GM wanted, and he tried to do what you did. But I think the Jets did good. I think Jets got an A. We got an A. Philly, I think Philly, just the fact that they moved up and got Lemon right in front of Pittsburgh.
Absolutely.
That'll be infamous. I think that was great, especially some of the picks. And then they traded in the draft and got Greenyard from the Vikings to put at the linebacker core. I'm like, dude, that's Howie out here doing some work.
Yeah. I was so upset when the Jazz took D'Angelo Ponds. I'm not gonna lie.
I look at right there. Yeah, Almighty puts it. David Bailey, Kenyon Sadiq, Omar Cooper, and D'Angelo Ponds. Like those picks right there, they are building. That's exactly what I've been chanting this whole time. Build your team up, then draft your quarterback. They just realized, hey man, Big Mike's saying some shit over there. Maybe we should listen. And they building their team up. That way they can draft their quarterback next year. AJ gone.
Should you trade AJ Brown? Yeah, pretty much.
If
I was him, I'd try to keep. If I was him, I'd try to keep him.
I know, but I think the whole thing is Jalen. I think wants him gone.
Probably, you're probably right.
It's not out in the open, but I gotta say the Patriots have been the big name for this whole situation. Yeah. Unless somebody else comes in out of nowhere, but I feel like it's gonna be a Patriot.
We said just got 2 good tight ends, Kenyon Sadiq and Matt Taylor.
Yeah,
Mason Taylor.
Yeah. Yeah, he's great.
What was it? Yeah, the trading in the draft, it was just phenomenal to me by AB. Like every single trade had a purpose. It was. Shout out to Scott, man. Yeah, every single trade had a purpose. It was almost like a fighter, you know, how you see when you see a good fighter and it's like no wasted motion. Every movement means something. That's how I could like AB just kind of maneuvered that board perfectly to get max value on every pick. And it's crazy. Like it was like I'm watching the draft, and I was actually thinking like when this got towards the end, when I saw Brailford coming out, I think we took Brailford to like the exact same spot almost.
Yeah, somewhere similar. Right there. It was in the 5th.
Yeah. I was like, that's a great pickup. Barber, like we went from having
No depth.
Right, zero depth on the offensive line to like now we got like two whole starting units.
Yes.
Uh, obviously, and we know these guys still got to get out on the field and play, but
It's all hypothetical until they touch the grass, but still,
yeah,
if you think about it, if they could transfer what they did in college to the pros, then holy shit type stuff comes out, you know.
yeah.
But
And that's the thing with the
you know,
moves he made in free agency, with the
oh,
exception of Fano, they don't have to step on the field right away. You got veterans in front of you that can show you the way. So, like I said, with the exception of Fano, uh, now these guys can, in the words of Todd Monken, now we get to develop these guys. So in a couple years, because they're all on short deals, with 2-3 year deals, I think each one of them only has like 2 years of 2 seasons of guaranteed money. So it was Mike Brable might resign as Patriots coach. He ain't resigning.
nah, he's going to get help and counseling.
Yeah.
And Robert Kraft ain't going to boot him because Robert Kraft had his own problems, if you don't remember, down in Florida. So he's not going to give Vrabel out because Vrabel just did something that nobody has done since Belichick. So let's not.
It's A minus with the thing that if Conception catches on big, it'll move to an A. Here's the thing. Here's why I really wanted Conception. Even if he flames out as a wide receiver, he can return kicks.
Yep.
And that's something we've been missing for a long time. Like, so, I mean, he don't have to be the best receiver. If Boston steps up, and if Judy regains form, or even if Judy just, these guys, they don't have to be ones.
Half your drops, Judy, and we cool, man.
Yeah. But they don't have to. They don't have to be ones. Like Judy can be a 2, Boston can be a 2, and freaking I mean, we know what Bonds is, a deep threat. As long as they're consistently catching the ball, that's it. Because the one honestly can be Fannin. Fannin could lead the group.
Well,
there have been
you got to
many.
shut him down, and then when you do, you got the rest that are just right there. It's like having a bunch of Higgins.
Yeah.
You got Fannin.
Yeah, I think we just get obsessed with this thing. You gotta have, like, bro. There have been many a Super Bowl team led by the tight end. I mean, we know the Patriots done. The Chiefs. Yeah. The Ravens was led by Shannon Sharp.
Well, the Eagles weren't led by it, but the Eagles tight ends have big punctuation points in their game plan. And you know what Fannin reminds me of? Antonio Gates. This dude can catch the ball anywhere and do anything, and then he doesn't go down. Like, just does not hit the ground. Wow, finesse. That's tough. But in our situation,
I think we're here, but I think it stopped on the. Did it pick back up?
What
I
happened?
just got a thing. It crashed. But
It crashed on what?
I just got a message. Yeah. If we still alive? Yeah, we're still alive. All right, it picked right back up.
Yeah, I think we good.
Cool. So you guys gonna say, not Shimon. Not Shimon.
Shimon. Crashed on YouTube for a minute. All right.
Yeah, for a second.
Hey, Jesus, I'm going to go back to the first time you put that up. And you said the Jets, if they were the old Jets, they would have picked Ty Simpson at 2. You were absolutely right. A lot of these teams would have drafted all these quarterbacks in higher rounds, and they were supposed to be drafted in Beck, Drew, Ty. They would have been drafted in the first and second round, and a lot of the teams waited. And they did exactly what they should. I mean, the surprise was the Cardinals took Love. I think that was huge. Like, whoa. Couldn't believe that. I mean, I understand. They did what they did, but man, I was a little shocked there because you got Connor, you got other running backs there. You need help other places. And you went that route. But again, Love is one of those where he could be probably top 13 running back fantasy-wise in the league, and that means he's doing a lot.
Big facts. Now let's go to your favorite guy, man, Taylor Green.
Taylor Green.
Taylor Green. No, I mean I like that pick. Obviously, I just think he can be our version of Malik Willis. Like here it is. You pick a quarterback, but the most important thing, it's not a threat to Shador. You still got whatever competition they're gonna have between Gabriel, Watson, and Shador, and Taylor Green can just develop for a few seasons. If Shador is able to put his foot on the neck of the position this season,
I understand.
Fantastic. If he's not, you can still get away with drafting the QB in the first round next year, and still allow Taylor Green to develop some more. And worst comes to worst, you don't see a future, you try to convince him to switch positions.
Hey, he's our Josh Jacobs.
And if he doesn't want to, hopefully he has an outstanding preseason, and you got to trade market because.
I was gonna say if he doesn't want to, well, you could always send him to the Jets or the Raiders, but because then he can go there and find out why the hell he needs to be.
So Taylor Green might beat out Dylan Gabriel. Oh, he already beat out Dylan Gabriel.
Oh, he probably getting traded. He gone. Dylan's right now going to be off this team.
Maybe not. The word on the street is they want to keep 3 and they want to put somebody on the practice squad. Well, we already know that ain't going to be Shador. Logically, you're not going to put Taylor Green on the practice squad because he can get picked up by another team.
Yeah.
So that only leaves Deshaun and Dylan. Well, I think Deshaun will win the backup spot, so that just clearly leaves Dylan. And I think they'd be absolutely fine with another team picking him up off the practice squad. So
100%. I think every fan would be fine with that.
Everybody
would be fine with that.
Except
for Mary Kay Cabot. Mary Kay Cabot is absolutely. I need to start a hashtag fire this woman because this chick has said some outrageous crap. I mean, she was on a show stating how, Dylan's out there, he's throwing to the Thrashes and these guys, he's not getting reps with the ones like he did last year. But I think they're going to like his velocity, the way he throws the ball, his release. Like, who did that last year, Mary Kay? Shador Sanders was doing that, but you weren't advocating the same way for that dude. But now you over here speaking on Dylan and how he's throwing to nobody and how he's not getting what he should. Get the hell out of here.
I gotta give Mike the King Kong button, man.
I can't understand how that woman. And then literally the draft just ends and they're doing the press conference. Mm-hmm. And her first question had nothing to do with the draft. It was like, hey, the quarterbacks. And Todd's like, the draft just passed and we're right back to quarterbacks. Anybody got any Miles questions while we're at it? Like,
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
It's insane to me, man. Absolutely insane to me.
Pit boy, shout out. As a football fan from DC, I've always felt Cleveland underachieved with Stefanski. I would agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that statement for sure.
100%. 100% they underachieved. I mean, we had teams.
We're a playoff team the first year.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
You can blame it on whatever you want to. I won't place all the blame on Baker. But it's not for the reasons. I'll give him some blame, but not for the reasons you would think. It's just for feeling where the team. They felt the team could be for a championship, and they just didn't feel that he was a championship level QB. I can't be mad at that. If he doesn't throw that interception against Kansas City, maybe it's different. Or if he's okay with. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things, but yeah,
a lot of
definitely.
That game could have changed, and if it was done right, we would have been straight. But
yeah,
Baker's just selfish. he had to get humbled. He was selfish. with certain shit, and that was the problem.
Everybody's blaming on the boogie. Oh man. What's the deal with Bryson Barnes, rookie QB, who was invited to minicamp? I mean, bodies.
Yep.
You got to make sure you have bodies for guys to run drills.
Listen,
Yeah.
we signed like 25 dudes already, you
Yeah.
know, after the draft.
What
Here
are
we
y'all
go.
thoughts on what? What are y'all thought before this offseason? I've been a fan and a supporter of Andrew Berry. So,
Me too. I thought Barry did amazing last offseason. I thought Barry, the way he moves money around and changes everything in that aspect, and the trades he's made were always been amazing.
Yeah.
I felt like he had a dude looking over his shoulder with his hand on his shoulder during the draft aspect of everything. And it was hard for him to do what he needed to. And last year and this year, he's done showed.
What's this getaway in Arizona all about? I don't know. What's up with that?
What are you talking about?
Is that a Vrabel thing?
Oh, no. Scott's, Mike, I think Mary Kay and Dylan might be in Arizona at a romantic getaway.
Oh hell. Yeah, I think my thing with Barry was I thought people just, and with most things, people just get hung up with one facet of your job.
Yep.
And Jim's, he can't draft. But if you look at the trades he made, and like another part of your job is player retention. Like Myles Garrett could have been gone, Denzel could have been gone, Batonio could have been gone. Like, this is able to retain and re-sign players. That's another part. The trade game is trades for match. He just, had to figure out how to draft. And plus, let's face it, there was some interference from people above him. So the last 2 years, he's kind of had more involvement, more control in what's going on, and like we've seen the results. So
The Pit Boy has it. He said, I felt there were other voices in past that ran the room in years past.
yeah,
They had a hand. When something was happening, they came down with their voice and put their stamp on it, and Barry had to do it. I truly believe that. I think also these past 2 years, even though Stefanski was here last year, Barry did more in that draft. And then now this year, he did what he had to, but I think he also invited the insight of Monken. But if you watch any of this, Monken says, the one thing I love was I was just there along for the ride. I enjoyed it. I had fun in that room. He didn't say I said this, that I am put on this. He sat there and watched Barry do his thing and loved it. I mean, if you think about it, we had 10 picks this draft, correct? We had 10 picks.
yes, something like that.
That's what we got next year. 10 picks. Again, because now we got 2 4s. Or no, we got 3 4s, 2 5s, 2 7s.
Yeah.
I mean, he rattled off some trades and different things where he turned 5 5s we wound up having into 3 5s and 2 4s next year. All sorts of shit happened. This dude has proceeded to make good on everything. And everyone's like, well, they're just 4s and 5s. Well, guess what? You use 4s and 5s to trade for veterans when you need them. That's what that's for. And to me, I bet Barry's master class when it comes to this.
Yeah, it's this Kings fan knew Snyder was the reason. Yeah, kind of the same situation, except
Yeah.
I don't think Jimmy is as bad as Snyder. He was trying to work his way up there, but I don't think he ever got. I think over the last couple seasons, somebody talked some sense into him, and he's letting the people that he's putting trust in the people he's actually hired to do the job. Jesus wants a lot of grades. We'll start with the Ravens and Chiefs. I'll pull them up real quick. I got them like right here. Let's start with the Ravens. So Baltimore took Ione, the guard from Penn State, in the first round. Zion Young, the edge out of Missouri, the second. Jacoby Lane, wide receiver from USC, in the third. Elijah Surratt, the wide receiver from Indiana, in the fourth. Matthew Hibner, tight end from SMU, also in the fourth. Chandler Rivers, corner out of Duke, in the fifth. Josh Cuevas, tight end from Alabama, also in the fifth. I like him, actually. Adam Randall, running back out of Clemson in the fifth as well. Sixth round, Ryan Eckley, punter from Michigan State. And two seventh round picks, Rashawn Benny, defensive lineman from Michigan, and Evan Bernstein, lineman from Northwestern.
Listen, they probably might have got an A too, A minus, B plus, because
Yes, or not ESPN, NFL.com gave him a B plus for day one, a B for day two, and an A for day three.
and that's how it kind of goes. I mean, Ione's the best guard. I mean, he's the best offensive lineman in this whole draft. If you think about it, and he's a killer out there. And to get Zion too in the second round, you know they love their defensive ends, and they're gonna make something out of that kid's. He's a monster. I really like Chandler Rivers that they got later on. I mean, I like that corner.
Yeah.
I was hoping we would have grabbed him, and then he went right before. I'm like, man, dude, I would have loved him. I think they had a hell of a draft. I really do.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a Ravens draft. You know, the Ravens have one of the better scouting departments in the league. They draft relatively well. That just feels like a Ravens draft. You know, they got a bunch of guys at positions of need. And they'll probably pan out. You know, I mean, don't necessarily have to be superstars, but they draft Ravens type guys.
Oh, they definitely did.
Yeah.
When they went like back-to-back receiver, I was a little like, what's going on there? You got Zay and Bateman out there. I mean, all right, I can see what's going on. You might be adding more, and maybe Bateman or Zay might be, who knows? Bateman might be getting out of there. I don't know what's happening there, but to go back-to-back like that, I was like, damn, they don't even need it like that, but they did it, so there's something else afoot. But, that was a great draft by them.
Yeah, and then we say Chiefs. Chiefs obviously took Monsieur Delane, trading up with us. Peter Woods with their 29th pick in the first round. R. Mason Thomas, their first pick in the second round. Jaden Kennedy, cornerback from Oregon. Emmett Johnson, running back from Nebraska. Cyrus Allen, the wideout from Cincinnati. And then Garrett Nussmeier, quarterback out of LSU. NFL.com graded him B plus for day one, A minus for day two, and an A for day three.
Damn, that's crazy. They only did B plus for day one because, I mean, Delaney, the best corner in the draft. I mean, this dude is sick. And you got rid of your whole secondary.
Yeah. Your
whole secondary was gone. You went and grabbed this dude. My only problem is when they got to Peter Woods and they drafted him, Peter Woods is pissed. He's mad as hell because it was at 29. He getting pissed as shit. He's like, nah, I should have been higher. Should have been net, man. He was mad. I don't even know if he cared that he was on the Chiefs. He could win a Super Bowl in the next year or two. He was pissed, dude.
Yeah. Missed out on some money.
Hey, it was bad, but still, man, you gonna make some money. God, be happy you in the NFL got drafted in the first round. Shit, that dude was mad as well.
I think they gave him a B plus for day one because I think a lot of people felt that they got kind of bamboozled by the Saints in the trading up. I think a lot of people felt they might have been able to stay at 9 and still get Mansour.
They could have got it. Yeah, they could have got everything right there, and that blew my mind too.
Yeah. But see, I mean, I don't mind that. Like, if that's your guy, and we talked about it, like, because we gone over the last few weeks, and you asking me about free. Like, if that's your guy, take him. Don't risk it. If that's your guy, and you get any hint, and hey, because look what happened to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
They took the situation for granted, and Philly said, "Yeah, watch this. We will trade with our hated rival, just to get this dude." But I mean, the Chiefs draft is kind of, they got a bunch of stuff they needed. Like, you take two corners because, like you just said, you let your whole secondary go. You get a D tackle because you got to get Chris Jones some help. They're constantly looking for a running back who can stay healthy. Like, they've drafted two solid running backs. The injuries got them.
Injuries, and then they didn't have a complement.
Yeah.
Back. It was always somewhere the same, and that was a problem.
Yep. The only pick to me that I don't really get is the Nussmeier pick. It's like,
Yeah, it was round 7.
I mean, I get that, but it's like,
I,
you know,
I was shocked that Nussmeier fell that far, man. That blew my mind.
true.
Dude.
I'm with you on
When
that.
people started picking quarterbacks, fucking position ranked further off, I was like, damn. Like, they must really think Nussmeier's got an issue, but they found out it was a spine thing, and the doctor said it was all good. Everything's straight. Maybe they're worried that it, just like the McCord or McCoy thing with the Raiders, and the Raiders picking him up was great late. I mean, they got him, the 5th round? Dude, that was insane.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you asked about the Raiders too, Jesus, and I'll give them an A too. I think they drafted well. I think they got players like McCoy could end up being the steal of the draft.
Yeah.
If he shows out and is exactly what he was before the injury, that could be the steal of the draft.
Yeah, 100%. I was super surprised he fell to the 4th. Like,
it was the 4th. Insane.
Man, first pick in the 4th round.
Yeah, insane.
But I mean, Mendoza was the clear, obvious pick. Their draft's gonna hinge on him. If Mendoza works out, it's gonna be recognized as a good draft. If he doesn't, it's not. So, apologize if I don't get to your chat. I apologize. A lot of them flying in.
Who else did he ask about?
A lot. He had a list.
Lions, Vikings, Bears.
The Lions, Vikings, and Bears. Yeah.
They might have all sucked.
The Vikings pissed me off. Here's why. I'm not even mad at the Vikings pissed me off because I swear every mock, like 99.9% of mock drafts I saw had Dylan Thurman going to the Vikings, and they passed on him. I was so mad.
They said, Dylan, nope.
Yep. There were literally 2 things about every mock draft that I saw. Fernando Mendoza at 1, Dylan Thurman at 18. Guarantee. And then they passed on him. I was like, what the hell?
that was funny as shit. But I think they all just had average drafts. I don't think they were crazy. But I think NFL, even .com has them as like C's and stuff like that. I don't think Bears drafted to help Caleb, not to develop the team further.
Yeah.
I don't think they just like, hey, we're going to help Caleb now because we want to win right now. We don't want to have players of need when the players we have on this team are gone. Because that's what's going to be the problem. They're set for the next year or two, and when players are gone, they have nothing. They're going to fall on their face.
Other than the Browns, whose draft stood out to you the most?
Oh, hold on. Before that, there are Ray. I don't know what his name is. Ray Monet. You talking about the Browns quarterback?
That's my cousin.
Shout
out to my cousin. Yeah.
We all know.
Shador.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Good old Shador.
And not because it's set up to. I mean, obviously he finished the season in the number 1 spot, and I think he'll be given every opportunity to earn the starting spot, and I think he will.
Yeah.
Even though I'm warning, and you've already heard it kind of start. I keep telling people, don't be surprised, and this is where you can't pay attention to it, but don't be surprised when you hear how great Deshaun Watson looks throwing the football, because it's gonna happen. It is going to happen. You know what's funny about that
is my cousin Danny texts me this shit earlier today about he loves what we did. He's like, and then Deshaun Watson, the quarterback, what more pieces do we need? I said, Watson ain't going to be the quarterback. It's going to be Sanders. He goes, but Watson's, he's a practice dog. I go, yeah, he look good at practice, but he ain't going to be shit any other time.
Yeah. As I'm saying, he could still spin it. He's still more experienced. He's like, just don't be surprised. But yeah, Shador's gonna be given every opportunity to win a job, and I think he will. The question ain't going who's gonna be the starting week 1. It's going who's gonna be starting week 18.
Yeah, who's gonna finish the season as a starter is where it lies. Well, Manderson. Ask about the Cowboys.
Yeah, had probably the second best draft behind the Browns, maybe even Carolina. All three teams had a great draft though. Yeah, the Cowboys. Yeah, again, Jerry Jones is a savage for 3 days out of the year.
Dude, he probably sent a thank you basket over to the Giants and said, "Hey, man, I cannot believe you passed up on Caleb Downs, but we're going to send you, hey, you know what, we paying your team's food for the year or something shit. We're doing something for y'all because Caleb Downs, and then, see me, they could have got Mesidor instead of taking that boy out of Central Florida. I think that move to me is a little, because I like Mesidor a lot, and I'm glad he went to the Chargers, but Mesidor right there would have been nuts for them. I think that would have been a hell of a pick, but yeah, Dallas did their thing. Carolina definitely put some picks out there and is helping that offense and that defense out. I think the Jets had a great draft. I think they're involved in that too. I mean,
I like the Saints draft, honestly.
Oh, the Saints draft was great too, and I mean, their team is bolstered on both sides of the ball now. Yeah. If Jordan Tyson can produce like he did when he was healthy and stay healthy, that's nasty. Him, Olave, ooh.
Yeah. And I don't know if a lot of people know this or noticed this, but the Saints actually scooped us. They took Oscar Delpin the third. That was our target.
Pissed as shit. Because, dude, I knew it was coming, and then they got him right before that, and we traded right out of that pick.
Yep. That was our target.
He traded out was because Oscar Delp got nailed right there. I was mad as shit. Because I was chanting, and I'm like, Oscar Delp's the pick. And then Saints take, I was like, use.
Yeah, so it should be a very, very fun NFL season coming up. And, hey, I'm here for it, man. Hashtag New Cleveland. Yes, yes, sir.
Cleveland, new culture, new everything. I mean, Titus was saying it on one of the shows, not UC, but I think he was on G. Bush's show, and he even said, he goes, players feed off the way their coach is, off his energy, and they're going to be some dogs. Like, this isn't going to be the same Browns team. The same old Brown. Nah, it's definitely not going to be that.
Yeah.
These boys are going to be hungry. And it's this draft class and last year's, you put these boys together, and if they can go out and perform at a level of an NFL player and keep learning and growing and become that big level, that higher level, then it's about to be insane here in Cleveland.
And looking at the board, let's just say, and obviously I'm not trying to wish anything on anybody, but if only one player from this draft had to live up to and or exceed expectations, who would you want it to be?
Before I answer that, M. Anderson, I appreciate the subscribe, man. Hit all the buttons.
For sure, absolutely, bro.
Yeah, subscribe to all our stuff, man. Everything. The one player that has to, you're saying, or that I want to?
No, I'm saying like if only one person could live up to the expectations or exceed the expectations, who would you want it to be? Like if everybody flopped, but just this one person just was the shining light, who would you want that one person to be?
Fano.
Why Fano?
I want that left tackle to be there for 10 years and not have to worry about that side of the ball ever again.
Okay, that's fair.
That's what I want. I mean, if I had to be the pick that you'd be like, oh, this guy, I'd say I want Denzel Boston to become Mike Evans.
I'm going to hold you to that, cuz. I think for me, I'm gonna go KC. Nah, KC. Right. Because I think we need that excitement that Eric Metcalf used to bring. Like, whenever Eric Metcalf got the ball in his hands, whether it was out of the backfield, whether it was out wide, whether it was on a punt or kick return, it was like it was just, you just felt like the game was about to change. 100%. So if he can come in and do that, and it was like, no matter how good or bad they were, it was like Eric Metcalf got the ball, we got a chance to win. He gonna take this punt back. Hey, we down 20. Metcalf gonna take this punt back. We down 14. We get to stop. We right back. You know, if he could be that kind of difference maker, with the defense we got,
100%.
Yeah.
If these first four picks become perennial starters and are just, I mean, again, they don't have to. Then Boston does not have to be Mike Evans, but if he's on that level on his way, KC's doing his Metcalf thing, Fano's doing his Joe Thomas shit, and you got McNeil Warren just out there hitting people and doing everything you need out there, it's gonna be crazy. Yeah. And you said the playoffs. That's what you said. I saw over there. Yes. I had somebody come and try to bet me. I think since he's going to the playoffs, I said, you know what? I might bet you the Browns go to the playoffs.
It's possible. I said it last night on Bakken's show. Man, what's the difference or expectations for Todd Monken and his new coaching staff? He already likes him better than Stefanski. I think the expectation is, for me, sustainability. I think Todd Monken and the staff can create a foundation and sustain it. Like, I know a lot of people are concerned about Todd Monken's age. I honestly believe he brought in the people he brought in, because I mean, clearly he wants to succeed and believes he will succeed. But I think he's brought in his replacement. Like, really, I think the offensive people he brought in to coach however long he's in coach, have whatever success he'll have, and then, okay, now I'm turning the reins over to you. So that's what I figured. I feel that's why he didn't go get a more experience. He brought in people he knows he can work with, and who, when I'm done, I can turn it right over to y'all, and we can keep this thing going.
All right. My expectation would be is consistency, but as you're leveling up. Can't be this up and down thing. I don't want to see coach of the year 1 year, 3 wins the next year. I do not need a Stefanski up and down thing. I need to see that leveling up. If you win 8 to 10 games this year, cool. The following year, you're leveling up. You're keeping on that consistent pace. Playoffs, you're making noise. You're going up the elevator, and you're not falling back down that shaft.
Yeah.
Man, the thriller.
Yeah, I heard the movie was excellent. I got to go check it out. Actually, I'll probably go check it out tomorrow while the wife's at work.
Hey, she did go eat, that chicken without you, boy. Again.
Yeah, she went to Chick-fil-A without me. Heck yeah, man. We got theater out here that's was it $5 Tuesdays.
Hell yeah,
at the Palms Casino. My take on the movie, but I don't. It'll be yeah, because I don't judge biopics the way I judge regular movies. Because usually, reason why is like biopics, you usually already know the story. You just kind of want to see it acted out. Versus, like, I'm not looking to be entertained. I just kind of want a visual.
You want the realism of it.
Right, of stories you've already, we've all heard all the stories but, other movies I'm looking to be entertained or, I'm looking for good acting and then so.
Biopics is like reading a book.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good example. I will select except All Eyes on Me. They could have done that. Yeah, y'all need to do over.
Yeah, they could have did so much better with that.
Yeah, they need to do over. Notorious. That was a good biopic. Enjoyable. That was great. And the Bob Marley biopic. I felt I wanted to see more of his childhood or pre-music career. What was that? I was lost in moments. Yeah. All Eyes on Me. It was it had its moments but come on, Deshaun J. I know you was a financier, but you ain't had to put yourself in the movie, bro. trying to sneak in there on the side. And see it in IMAX. Beware, it's loud. Yeah. Yeah, heck, I ain't going to IMAX, man. Hell no. Nope, no IMAX is for me. $30 tickets, man.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, she said it was like $50 or something.
Yeah, I'll be going to see it in standard. Only thing I need out of my movie theater is the recliner seats.
Yeah, I need a little space.
Yeah, and most of the theaters out here in Vegas got them, so we Gucci with that. So the movie will make you mad, sad, laugh, cry, dance, and all that shit. All right, don't tell me no more then. Don't tell me, I don't want to hear no more. Somebody already got me once. I was just looking for something to watch on YouTube, and I saw it said it ends in 1988. I was kind of disappointed that I found that out.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
They're bringing out a second one then?
Michael 2, The Comeback.
The rest of his life.
Oh, but now that the draft is over, got everybody riled up for no reason because these mofos, bruh.
But they couldn't hit a bucket yesterday. What the percentage was like 35% or some shit? That was trash, man.
36. They shot 36%. Held the Raptors to 30. They still had a higher field goal percentage than the Raptors.
Trash.
Movie theaters will be non-existent in a couple years. Oh, that's false, Jesus. Movie theaters will always be around.
Yeah, they'll always be around. It's just they gotta keep them prices at a certain level. They can't keep going up and up. Hey, look, dude, you staying right here. I don't give a shit how much that movie costs to make. That ain't our damn problem.
Yeah. Yeah, like Jesus saying movie theaters would be non-existent is like people that thought physical print media would disappear. No, there's just something about owning something tangible and physical you can put your hands on. It's like all the streaming services in the world are not going to beat the feeling of going to a theater, smelling that popcorn, just the being
Date
out
night,
and
stuff like that. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
That's going to be always a part of everything. Like I got movie I went to, it got canceled or whatever. I ended up getting gift cards all because a water pipe burst. So you couldn't get nothing or do it. I'm like, cool, I'll come back another time. So yeah, I'm gonna end up going back, but
going to the movies is like going to a game. Like it's cool and it probably is better to watch a game at home, especially with all the stuff they do, the graphics. But there's nothing beats going to a game. The movies is the same way. Like going to a theater. Especially if it's a good movie, or like to me, like going to a good comedy movie and everybody laughing at the same, just the environment, the atmosphere. Man. Theaters are always gonna be around.
If you go to the game correctly, you can have your radio set on whoever does the broadcast, and you can sit there and watch it and hear them say it. And you can get all the same stuff you would at home, except you right there.
Yeah, a lot of people do that.
Yeah, especially with baseball games. That'd be no noise at all except for the crack of a bat or something. And then you got that radio and it tells you everything. You got the in-between stuff. It's great.
Yeah, these dudes, they got to get it together. And it's sad. It's a sad day when Dean Wade is the best player on the court.
It's sad when Jared Allen hasn't showed up at all, and I don't understand this. Dude had what? How many points combined? I don't even know if he's gotten over 20 combined in the whole series yet.
I don't know, but I mean, he had 15 rebounds, so.
But great. So put some of the rebounds back in the basket. I don't get this. Like, this is insane to me that this dude was literally 15 and 10 every game, if not more, on the point side, and now 3 and 15 is what we're looking at with this dude. Like, that's crazy. And there's no reason for it.
And we spend too much time hunting for the perfect shot. And I don't mean like passing the ball around.
Yeah.
I mean, the ball will swing to somebody. They're open. And I mean NBA open, which ain't that much space. And they pump fake and try and shoot the freaking ball. Merrill did it. Wade did it. Tyson did, like, they all do it. Like, and it's crazy because, I got my son with the new team he's training with. And sometimes they'll ask me stuff while I'm standing on the sideline watching. And it's like yesterday, one of the kids happened to ask me, like, what's the difference? Like, you want to know the difference between high school, college, and NBA? It's about 4 feet. I'm like, this is open in street ball. When you go play in school, this is open. When you go play in college, this is open. And when you go to the NBA, if your defender's this far away, that's wide open.
That's open.
Like, that's the difference. Being able to get your shot off with a guy less than 4 feet away from you. That's the difference. And
what's he
saying? What my Jason Dubb, who you grew up with?
Shit.
Browns had a great draft. Our offense is going to be a lot better than it was, and the defense was already good. He said he was just scrolling on YouTube.
Hey,
I saw your face.
I know what's up. What's up, Whited? Hey, I appreciate you stopping in, throwing something in the chat, man. Hit that like button, subscribe button. Me and you have to get at it sometime soon.
Game 5 is a huge cast. It has no choice but to be. This is the biggest game of Donovan Mitchell's legacy. Because
and he can't. There's no excuses either, because they got the help. You got people to help. It's not just stupid shit.
Not only that, but what's going on with the rest of the comp? You couldn't tell me we're up 2-1, and you're looking at Atlanta potentially taking out the Knicks. You're looking at the Magic potentially taking out the Pistons. As a caster, I'm like, bro, we got a cakewalk to the Eastern Conference Finals. And now you're in a dogfight. So, yeah, y'all got the game is Wednesday night. Donovan, you come home, let let your lady, rub your feet, rub your shoulders, get a home cooked meal, take a day to unwind, and get your ass back in that gym. Cause
wake that monster up inside you, bro.
Yeah.
You need to get right, because this is it. Take over this game. And then let Harden follow right behind you with everything. And then you need to go back to Toronto and just jam this right down their throat and say, yeah, nah, we fell asleep. We up now.
Yeah. Donovan, this is his 9th year in the league?
Yeah, sounds
if I'm not mistaken. It's not his last chance, Red. It's just, he is.
Right now.
Right. He is, he'll be, next year will be his age 30 season. So it'll be his 10th year in the league, and for as good as he is to not have ever been past the second round, and you've been the best player on your team since day one.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough for him to get rid of that label. This guy who can't get it done, and it's like the only question is, can he be the best player on the championship team? Like, I feel he can. It just has to be the right team. Is this the right team? Some days it looks like it, some days it doesn't.
And when it doesn't, it's everybody is shitting the bed, even him. So it's not like it's, oh, well, these guys didn't help me. It's,
What?
You sucked. Harden, you sucked. Everybody sucked. This last game was just a shit.
Yeah.
Shit. I mean, we were winning it too. And that's what makes me feel like, hey, look, we lost that game, but we had chances to win that game being as shitty as we were. Like, that's how fucked up that was. Like, we were trash. Donovan had like 8 points going into the fourth or some shit.
Yeah.
I'm talking about we were trash.
Yeah.
And we still should have won that game.
Yeah.
I think from here on out, I think it's gonna be a different story now.
Yeah. And just, look how it swings the complete narrative, right? If we win that game yesterday, because that game was ugly, it was grimy, it was physical, if we win that game, all of that soft as Charmin stuff
goes away.
But because you lost, and like I said, like it's like it sucks because, like you saw, Evan grabbed 4 consecutive offensive rebounds trying to win that game. This is Jared Allen with 15 rebounds total. I think yesterday was the first game of the series we actually led the game in rebounding. Period.
There was a lot of missed shots. Everybody.
Yeah. But Toronto had actually been beating us on in the rebound total. First 2 games, even though they lost first 2 games, they out rebounded us, especially their offensive rebounds compared to our defensive rebounds. Yesterday we erased that.
We weren't boxing out. Now all of a sudden we box out 91% of it. And
right.
It's we can't grab the damn rebound.
Right. So it's like, yeah, these guys, they just got to change their narrative. That's it. And the only way you can do it is you got to get those types of wins. Because I'm sorry, if we play, whether it's, or should we win? We put it like that first. Should we win? Whether it's the Pistons or whether it's Orlando, that's going to be another grimy, ugly, dirty, physical series. So, yeah, and it's like I put it out a tweet yesterday. It's like James Harden and Donovan Mitchell have to lead the team, and I'm not just talking about scoring. They have to change and control everybody's mentality. You gotta keep it. What do every athlete say? Don't get too low, don't get too high. Y'all have to. Yeah, we're here talking, and everybody's talking. Y'all gotta block that shit out, and just take care of business Wednesday.
I think it's time. JA needs to cornrow that thing up. Get gangster out there, because I mean, shit, boy, you being real soft and stupid. I mean, 15 rebounds, I get it, but dude, Scotty Barnes had 7 in the first quarter, so that whole 15 rebound thing don't impress me much, because your ass should have 15 points and 15 rebounds. Nah, it's time to cornrow it, braid it up, do whatever you want to with it, do something, and get ready, because this ain't play around. Hey, I'm Mr. Smiley giving fist bumps to the reporter shit anymore. It's time to get out there and bust some ass.
If Jared Allen comes out with Game 5 in cornrows, I'm playing this the entire game.
That's right.
Yeah. What? If he comes out in cornrows.
That'd be great. I think that would be the energy. He walk right in the locker room. No one even sees it until he walks in that locker room. I think it would set off.
People would go in. Scotty Barnes seems like they don't have an answer for him.
We did the first game.
Yeah.
We shut him down the first 2.
Yeah. It's just.
Not completely shut him down, but we took him out the game at certain levels, and now all of a sudden, can't do.
I mean, he made his adjustment. Whatever adjustment they made, it worked last game. I think offensively, we just got to attack him. Like I'm saying, this is one time I agree. Like, give James Harden the ball and say, bro, you got Scotty Barnes trying to guard you. Go at him. Get him in foul trouble. So saw a man down the street. it was about who'd you see down the street?
And his name is John C.
But yeah, they like I say, Wednesday is the biggest game of the season. Obviously, you can't go back to Toronto down 3-2.
No, hell no. If we lose that game, we lose the series.
Yeah.
And or if we do win the series, we're not getting past whoever's next. It almost makes it feel like even if we did that, the conference finals, we might get swept because we're going to be playing the Celtics or a Knicks team or even a Hawks team that might just smack us around because we stupid. I think we beat them up too. I mean, I said I thought we were going to win double digits game 3, and we laid that down.
Yeah. But this can't be that. To me, this is your chance to right last season's wrong, right? Yeah. Like, we should have won that game yesterday. Just like last season, we should have won that game too. With game 2, you had the injuries, and despite Donovan Mitchell being the only person playing, you're up. What was it? 7 points with 2 minutes left, and they lost that game. And to me, that kind of killed everybody's mental. Don't let yesterday be that game. You could not let yesterday be the game that killed everybody's psyche and mental. And no, don't snap out of it. Like I said, go home. You know, for the ones who have significant others, let them rub your feet, let them rub your shoulders, cook you a nice meal. You know, sleep in your own bed, wake up and go to the gym with a new focus. Come out Wednesday and handle your business.
Hey, screw that. Go get your work in. Get ready. And J.A. just show up in that locker room and surprise everybody with them braids. Them cornrows, man. You do that shit, and it don't matter who's bummed out, man. Them boys going to be ready.
So the way the Celtics played last night, I believe the Celtics would be there.
Man, the way the Sixers played last night, I believe they don't need Embiid to be in this series. Go sit at home, Embiid, because they played amazing without Embiid. Now all of a sudden they're trash. But yeah, you're right.
Hell, in other news on the other side, in the game today, can the Timberwolves finish it out without Ant?
No.
They only need one. You think Denver comes back and wins 3 straight?
Yeah. Yeah, I think Denver takes control. I mean, I think Joke's probably choking people out in the locker room. It's like, I like to choke my horses, but I'm not going to end this way. Seeing he ran after McDaniel, he almost beat that dude.
Like, bro.
I'm telling you, if he didn't run after him and be like that, then I think, yeah, they're done. They're laying it down, and he's ready to go watch his horses race.
Like it's T-Wolves going 7 games. I think, to me, they're in a similar position we are. They have to win. I think they got to close it out tonight. If you lose this game tonight, then all the pressure in the world is on you for game 6. Yeah, and you don't want to come back to Denver for a game 7.
You don't want to. No.
Yeah.
You don't want to see none of that because Joke might score. He might have a 50-point triple-double tonight. Who knows, man? This dude's going to go off. He pissed.
Yeah, and what other game is tonight? Tonight.
The
Pistons. Yeah, and OKC should close out that series tonight as well.
I hope not. For sake, I hope Booker gets one. Just get one, Booker, man. Just get one. Get it. I know it sucks. I think they should have just stayed out of it. It would have been better if Golden State was matching up with them.
I feel so bad for Devin Booker, man.
So do I. And he don't want to leave. He wants to be loyal. Whatever, Booker. Turned your career to trash at the end just so you can be loyal. And I get it. I understand it, but loyalty can only go so far when you can't even make nothing because you ain't got nothing on the team with you.
Yeah. I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna say he's the surprise superstar that gets traded this summer. Where I don't know.
But it has to be traded, not just I'm gone. No, I hope he goes in there and says, "Hey, go ahead and get rid of me. Been here long enough. I did everything I can, and I can't do no more."
I don't know. I don't think he has a personality to be the one to demand.
I know he don't. He drives around. Hey, you got that low rider? You better start bounce your way right up into that office. Say, "Hey, buddy, I'm out."
And unfortunately, their owner doesn't like our owner, so we have no chance of getting him.
I'm not worried about it. I'm not having Booker, but he needs to go somewhere. He really does. Go to Miami or something, or
I mean, stay in the West.
Shit, go to the Blazers. Oof.
Yeah.
I like the Blazer the team, man. That's a nice young team. You put Devin over there, because who knows Dame how long he'll be around. You put Devin over there and let him and Dame do that game over there. I think that'd be nice.
Him and Avia.
Yeah, all them dudes are nice.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. That would be he could be a new age version of Brandon Roy. You got a similar game.
Little B Roy.
And then the Pistons and Magic. Big game for the Pistons. The same situation. This is the biggest game of their season.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah, you can't even though that next game is at home. You just don't want it to be 3-1. Orlando's already won in your building.
Mm-hmm.
And this series is really just showing how Cade missing that time missed out, because obviously they're rolling number one seed. They still finished with the number one seed. Just that little break threw off the chemistry that much to where I think that's really affecting them now. Plus Orlando is not as bad as their record was.
No, not at all. They just had a lot of injuries going on.
Yeah. And I think it was Big Nugget said on UCSS, shout out that, like, you made the argument. Clearly, Cade Cunningham's the best player in the series, but you could definitely make the argument the next 3 or 4 or Orlando's, yeah. Banchero, Wagner, Bain, and even Suggs, could be considered like the 5th best player in that series. So Jay two times.
Appreciate you, White. Appreciate you.
Absolutely. We're here Mondays and Wednesdays, bro. 216. Mm-hmm. Hopefully next time without the I don't know what the hell happened.
Hey, hit that subscribe button. You'll see a lot, especially either channel. We have shows all week long. There's gonna be tons of stuff. I got 4 in a row. I think he's got almost 4. Well, not you good on Tuesdays.
Tuesday's my off day.
Yeah, Tuesday's off day. My off day doesn't hit until the weekend. Then I'm Friday, Saturday I'm good, and then Sunday it's who knows anymore.
Yeah, I got this Mondays and Wednesdays. Tuesdays my off day. Thursdays, Stack Slate got the ESPN Jacksonville 6:90 a.m. You catch me on there with the Rec Room crew. Then the Thursday night post game show, and then Friday. Oh, this Friday we having some fun. We're doing the verses. Y'all heard of the music verses where they go song for song. This Friday on Audible, me and Mar, we're doing a versus with actors. So Mar's gonna represent Denzel Washington. I'm gonna represent Eddie Murphy.
Oof.
And yeah, we're going 20 for 20, movie for movie. Eddie versus Denzel.
So like, that's gonna be great. Like he'll throw out Training Day, then
you
gotta rebuttal that one.
Yeah,
hit that one. That was a tough one to get on.
Yeah, Training Day. I might concede that round. I might.
Yeah,
that's I could throw out some B. I'm thinking my focus is all I gotta do is get 11.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do.
I just gotta get 11. I need 11 rounds.
God, Training Day and Remember the Titans. Oof. Remember two hard ones there.
Yeah, but I feel confident. I've been I've kind of been going over the list of what I would put up against what. People forget, man. Eddie Murphy got some bangers. He got classics.
Doolittles. Daddy Daycare was a banger.
I don't want to say, because I know Mar be in the background trying to listen to what I'm putting down. I've been quiet. I ain't saying nothing until Friday.
Hey, does this count? Do you get your comedy shows too? Raw Delirious?
Hey, he put them out in movie form.
This shit.
He put them out in movie form. They count.
All right. Oh, John Q. Yeah, that's another one. Shit.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be real good. It's gonna be close.
Yeah. And then I got a buddy of mine, Anthony Ware. Shout out to him. He's gonna be the judge. So it's not just like me and Mark debate. We have a judge, and we gonna whatever he decides, we gonna roll with it.
Unless someone concedes and says, "Nah, yeah, you right."
Yeah, well then that's the rules. The rules are gonna be. So go like it. We're gonna start with the coin toss, and whoever wins the coin toss gets to decide whether they go first or second. After 10 movies, we're gonna flip flop. So it's almost like a football game. You could defer to the second half whether you want to go first or second.
Yeah.
And then the judge is gonna pick the winner of each round. But if it comes to a choice where he hasn't seen one of the movies, that round is an automatic draw.
Oh damn!
So if it's we're relatively
He got
confident.
pretty confident
He's
in these damn movies. It's hard not to see a Denzel or Eddie Murphy movie.
Yeah, and he's not a young guy, so he's old enough to know
Nah, he's definitely.
Yeah, so we're
Hey, I'm definitely preferring.
Yeah,
I'm going first right away, and then I want that back half going second.
To go second. Yeah. So the coin toss is going to be crucial, and yeah, we're gonna have fun with it. Trying to think of some more we can do in the future, but it all started from a conversation I was having with somebody one time, and we were talking about like, man, what if they did it with actors? And I was like, I got to thinking, and I was like, I know somebody who'd be like a tough out for anybody. And he's like, nah, he was like, Tom Hanks probably like killing a lot of people. Obviously didn't say. I'm like, nah. I'm like, bro, Eddie Murphy be a tough win for anybody. He's like, Eddie Murphy. I'm like, yeah, because you just think comedy. But when you really think about the movies he's done, they are like all classics. So
Beverly Hills.
Classics. and they all like stand up today. They're movies like if you channel surfer right now and any of those movies was on, you literally stop and watch.
Listen, the fact
at
that
least 20 minutes of it.
They went back and made a movie to come off the last one that happened how many years ago? You know how this.
So yeah, we're gonna have some fun with that, and yeah, I'm trying to think of some actors to go in the future, but nah, this one I'm looking forward to. I was, matter of fact, I was just working on the thumbnail. Give a preview of the thumbnail.
Hey, listen, this was some breaking news earlier.
You
know, Brendan Sorsby is gonna go to rehab for gambling. You know, he is part of a gambling scandal, first major modern gambling scandal, I guess.
Damn.
But I guess that's what it is. I thought he was just gambling. He was going to rehab for it, but he's. I guess he's big into investigating Texas Tech transfer quarterbacks for making thousands of online bets on a variety of sports via a gambling app.
Damn.
As long as it wasn't on his team, I don't think it gives a shit, but. Because I thought players were doing that anyways.
Yes.
As long as it wasn't on his team. I think they're going to investigate. And if it's had something to do with his team, I think that's the problem. But if it wasn't, then he's got to stay the hell off of it anyways. But, because you got NBA players that are betting on players to fucking score this much or do this much too. So, I mean,
It's like, this one, why risk it, man? Like,
I don't know.
Especially
you in college, you ain't there yet.
Yeah.
you better make it, then worry about that shit.
Yeah. But here's where's that thumbnail? Oh yeah, here's the thumbnail.
There it is. Look at it. It looks like a good one. That's good. You got Training Day in Beverly Hills right there.
Yeah. All right.
Instead of dressed him up as Norbit. That's a killer movie. I don't care what anybody says. That shit's hilarious. Respio shot. Like turkey ass. Yep, that's just hilarious.
I appreciate you, Jet. But yeah, man, it's about that time, man. What you got before we get out of here, man? Can't say don't draft QB no more.
Hey, man, I'm so happy that you didn't draft a QB early and you got one that could turn into a possible Josh Cribbs scenario to where it wasn't a wasted pick. It became one of the best picks because he can do all that. And, hey, in real, Andrew Berry, hell of a damn job, dude. You killed it. You took down the naysayers and doubters. You made Stefanski and DePodesta look stupid all in the same. And you continue to do what you need to do for this Cleveland Browns team. That's why you weren't fired. That's why you weren't let go, because they knew it was you. You can make this happen. Yeah. Hopefully, all that transitions from the draft and the paper to the field and to the playoffs.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And other than that, y'all know what it is. Bam. Hey, make sure you check out the rest of our family of content creators head over to Network 216. Shout out to Fatty, Big Brian, Slosh, the whole crew over there. If you want to see more Cleveland content, go over there and make sure you subscribe, turn the notifications on. Of course, you got me and Big Mike here, GameTime216. If you want to hear me run my mouth some more, check out the Audible Sports Podcast YouTube page. Me, Averill, and Mara on Thursdays talking NFL. And of course, on Friday, the original Audible Sports Podcast, Sports Meets Life and Culture. We talk about sports and a little bit of everything. And then, of course, if you want to hear more from Big Mike, check out him, Jay, and Scully, the Man Cave Media LLC YouTube page. And then for the main event, if you got nothing to do on the drive home, hey, check in with me, K Witt, J to MIC, Rec Room Radio on ESPN Jacksonville 690 AM. That's Thursdays from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern. And if you don't happen to be on your drive home, you can watch live on YouTube, simulcast. So that's Thursdays 4 to 6. And yeah, so check it out. Other than that, bang. Yeah, great job, Andrew Berry. Excitement. I'm sure the city is buzzing. People ready. Cavs, get your shit together. Guardians do the same. They kick off their series against Who do I want to see? Who is it against?
They got the Rays.
There you go. Double Rays. Should be Parker, I believe.
Hopefully.
I believe it's Parker because Saccone pitched last night, right?
No, that was Williams. It is Messick. Yeah.
Yeah, should be Parker tonight. So yeah, should be a dub.
Yeah, should be a dub.
whether he gets credit for the win or not, should be a dub. And yeah, hey, shout out to everybody who joined us today. Shout out to Jet. My cousin Raymond. Shout out, Cuzzo. Hey, our new folks, Jay two times.
Yeah.
Uncle Scott, hopefully, Scott. Hey man, shout out to you. We're thinking about you, man. Praying for your family. Hopefully we give you a break from everything you got going on. AP, Sloshed, everybody in chat. I know I'm forgetting some names. Pitboy, Brian, Almighty, the usual suspects. Jesus. Hey, shout out to all y'all. Appreciate y'all. And
normal guy.
Yeah, normal guy for sure. Yeah, man. Selmo Handful. Yesterday's be tripping me out, man. Yeah, man. Tap in back with us Wednesday at 2:16, and hey, just remember, you hear them dogs barking, the pound is in the building, man. So, hey, hopefully, hey, we can talk about that Wednesday if you're doing a watch party or not. Till then, man. Hey, be safe. Peace.
Peace.